All right, so we get a bit of questions on how to put the van into storage, etc. So with our vans, load like that turns the van off. If we press the light button here, you can see it says on here, load off. So if you come up here close, please, Yanni, just see right there, it says load off. Now, if I hit the load button on either one of those, it will then turn on. We just want it to be in that load off position. Once it's in there, it will still receive charge, etc., and do all those things when you're out and about. One thing that seems to keep happening though is with our power systems, if we lift all this up, on our inverters just in here, we have the inverter has a middle position which is off, a number one and number two position. One is on and one is remote. What this means is if it's set to on, the remote switch here will do nothing. If it's set to remote, it will work as this. So you never need to touch the inverter. To turn your inverter on and off, it should just be done straight through here. With the switches in here, this one that says inverter, this one should be on, like that. Should never need to touch that. This one here is for the AC to DC charger, so you always leave this one on. This one is when you plug your van into mains power, this will start charging automatically. This one here is off. Again, this one is for your electric hot water. There is another video on that. We don't want to leave this one on. If you leave this one on, there's no water in your hot water system. You can burn that out. So this is only for when we're plugged in and we want hot water, and there is actually water in the tank, whether it's mains water or your water pumps on. In terms of the rest of it, you don't really need to worry about any of this. Your projector system is just down here. Now there is a bunch of fuses here. So if you do get lights out or the fridge stops working, first thing to do is just check your fuses down on this black box. As soon as you lift this cover up, you can see them. They're right there. They're not hard to see. Just there. Right? You've got, solar, that one there I believe is your fridge. And you just go through them. It's very simple in that regard. If your 240 volt stops working, depending on what van you have, there's going to be different locations for things. So this van here, you've got your ball valve that will go to the right for, let's say your back tank, to the left for your front, and your water pump. Your 240 volt RCDs, just here. So if we flick them, that means right now, I generally, if they're not working, I'll press that, flick them down, flick them back, and usually you'll find your 240 volt will start working. So just something to keep an eye on. In regards to that, look, there's an app as well. It's called Projector. It's BWI-PM400 on the App Store. If you do get that, allow all the settings. Once you search for Bluetooth devices, your van will come up. It'll say one device. You connect to it. Top corner of your screen, there's going to be a code. You pop that in, and you should gain access straight away. Now, if there is any issues whatsoever in regards to the systems not working, you can always give us a call. Alternatively, you can bring Projector 24 hours of the day. They have a helpline there, and look, we have a lot of customers that say, look, I've just called up Projector, 30 seconds on the phone to them, they've sorted it out instantly. It's just something that, we've accidentally changed the setting, that type of thing. So don't be too alarmed. Things can happen. These are, they're not complicated, but once you're new to it, it seems like there's a lot, but it's really not that hard. So we're always here to help. So if you do get stuck, you've got Projector and you've got us to give us a call any time of day.